Hello, everyone, and welcome to Seven Figure Venture. My name is Jimmy. Let's talk today about opportunity. I love my residual income. So let me show you that shirt real quick here. All right. Now, what is residual income for those of you that don't know? Residual income is simply this: it's income that you earn over and over and over again for something you do one time. So in my business, I have the opportunity to create assets that continue to pay me every single month, whether I work or not. And so the more assets I have, the more income I make. I want to talk to you about opportunity because I think it's important and I think that's something you need to hear about. Basic housekeeping first. If you, looking at the statistics of my channel, I see that most people that are watching the videos are not currently subscribed. So do me a favor, if you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If business, personal finance, and investing is something that you're interested in, this channel is for you. Let's talk for a minute about opportunity. Now, whether you have a business or not, it doesn't matter. I truly believe that if you have a little bit of interest in making money, then this topic is something you really want to pay attention to. When we were growing up, through our years, into our teenage years, young adult, now we're living on our own. We've always heard, save your money, don't spend more than you make, live on a budget, watch out for lifestyle inflation. For those of you that know what that is, if you don't know what that is, basically lifestyle inflation is where, as your income goes up, you spend more money, you increase your lifestyle, you make more money, you spend more money. That's lifestyle inflation. So avoid the lifestyle inflation. Create an emergency fund because things are going to happen, right? 3 to 6 months of living expenses, pay off your debt. Those are all great advice, and I encourage you to do all of that. But there's one thing, especially me as the entrepreneurial mindset that I have, that I look for all the time. And that is basically the fact that I'm looking for opportunities to make me more money. At the end of the video, I'm going to be talking to you about what you can do right now. Okay? Your next steps. So stay tuned to the end of the video for that. You understand the importance of saving money, correct? You understand the fact that you should save your money. You should save at least 10% of you make and put it to an account and invest it and let it grow and build over time. You agree with that, right? And I'm not saying that that's bad advice, because it's not. It's great advice. I don't want you to just save money. I think you should save money, but I don't want you to just save money. Why should you not just save money? Because if you save money and not properly use it, you're actually going to lose your money to inflation. You see, inflation right now, it seems like it's getting higher, especially over the last 12 months. The inflation's gone higher than normal. Our normal inflation rate is between 2.5. Rarely does it hit 3, but it seems like lately it's been 5 to 6%. It's pretty ridiculous. So if you're not making at least that much money on your money, you're actually losing money. So in my business, for example, I have situations come up where I need to buy and pay for a certain item in my business. And that item is there to resell for a profit so that I can make more money on it. But if I'm not prepared financially to pay for that item so that I have it, so that I can resell it to make a profit, I'm going to miss out. So I don't want you just to save money. I want you to save money for the purpose of, how can I put this money to use? How can I grow this money? How can I make it bigger, right? Maybe you are a mechanic. Maybe you're really good at working on cars, and you came around a really good deal on a good used car that needed some work. And you're like, I can buy that car cheap, right? and I can fix it up with some repairs, and I can sell it and make a profit and make money on the deal. Uh, and you're not prepared financially. You don't have the money in your account to make a move to buy that car. You're going to miss out. You just missed out on an opportunity financially to capitalize and make you more money because you weren't prepared. So I know in my business it happens a lot, and I try to be prepared for everything I possibly can. Some things I miss out on, but it's okay. We just got to keep building that fund and building our account and getting money in there so it's ready, waiting for another opportunity. So like I said, I don't want to drag this video out, but if you find this content very valuable, if you find that this is helping you in any way, give this video a thumbs up, give it a like. I really would appreciate the thumbs up. And if you've not done so already, subscribe to the channel. Look forward to having you again. But let me wrap up with this. Always be prepared for an opportunity when it comes your way. If you don't have the resources to move on an opportunity when it comes your way, you will miss out. And there's no other worse feeling in the world about knowing that you missed out on an opportunity to make hundreds, thousands of dollars on that opportunity, and you couldn't do it. Where do you go now? What do you need to do to get ready? Here is my recommendation to you. Number one, open a separate wealth building account. Now notice what I just said. Let me say it again. Open a separate wealth building account at your local bank or wherever you feel you want to do that. An online savings account, wherever. You're going to open up a savings account that has some interest in it. You're not opening the savings account for the purpose of that interest, because the money is only going to sit there temporarily and then it's going to leave. Okay, so don't be focused or wrapped up on the interest that the savings account will pay you, because that's not what the purpose of this is for. Open a separate wealth building account, a separate savings account at a bank or an online savings account, whatever you need to do. All right, for the purpose of storing the cash, storing money. That account will be called your wealth building account. You may call it making more money account, capital reinvestment, asset acquisition, right? That sounds really technical. Okay, so the point is you need to have a separate account for the sole purpose of making you more money when an opportunity comes around. Fair enough? Okay, so you've created, you set up another account at another bank or an online account, whatever you did. You open up another account. What's the next step? The next step, step 2, all right, is to start saving at least 10% of your income and putting that money into that account. And you're like, well, wait a minute, hold it. I can't do 10%. I can't do 10%. I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I can't do 10%. If that's you, hear me out for just a minute. If that is you, do something. 5%. I don't care what it is. Do something. It's better than doing nothing at all. Okay? If you really can't even do that, then what I'd recommend is start with 1%. You have to do 1%. Don't tell me that you can't do 1%. Right? Because if you can't do 1%, then you need to make more money, because what you're doing right now is not working. Just saying, all right? 1%, 5%, 10%, 20%, I don't care what it is. Do something, okay? When the money goes into the account, never, ever touch the money. It is not your go out and buy the latest thing when it goes on sale, right? It's not for personal consumption, all right? It's not what that account is for. That account is there to make you money, to return an investment, to go out there, find another opportunity to make you more money, and repeat the process. So when the money goes into the account, into your new wealth building account, don't spend it unless you're capitalizing on an opportunity. Step 3. Remember, number 1, just to recap this. Number 1 was open up a separate wealth building account, online savings somewhere. Remember, that's number 1. Number 2, save at least 10% of your income. Do something. If you can't do 10%, do something. If you can do more, that's even better, but do something. And number 3 is reinvest your profits. Hear me out. A lot of people who follow this advice will take the money that they've saved. They'll go out and they'll find an opportunity that makes them money. Let's just pick an example. Okay, you had $1,000 in the account. You had an opportunity to turn that $1,000 into, say, $1,300, right? So you made $300. The biggest mistake people make is they spend the $300 and now they're back down to where they started. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm going to tell you right now, if you are financially able and you don't need this money to live on, which I'd encourage you not to do right now, if you can at all help it, take that money. In this example, where you took $1,000 out of your account and you turned that $1,000 into $1,300, put the $1,000 back into your account and the $300 back into your account. If you have to use a part of the $300 to pay your bills on, I understand that. I really rather you not do it that way. But if you have to, I understand. But save part of that $300. You got to do something. Don't put back in the account what you took out of it. You've got to put more back into that account. So that $1,000, ideally, you want to put the full $1,300 back in there, or $1,050 or $1,100 or something. You gotta put back in the account more than you took out. That means your account's growing, and the more money you've got in there, the more money you'll have to capitalize on another opportunity when it comes around. Okay, I hope that's helped you. I'm going to wrap this video up right now. I'm going to come to an end. I appreciate you taking a look at this. Stay to the very end. We've got more videos coming out. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.